And the Rockets rock on, the bombs bursting in air, came through the night, and a flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? For the land of the free and the hope of the brave. Let's go, America!
Let's hear one more time for Alfredo Calderon.
Probably just start.
You know, the problem is he does so many games that I'm not sure where he is.
Yeah. Wait, that's
at
Pat?
any given time. That was Pat.
Wow.
No, he called to ask.
Yeah. Wait, that's
at
Pat?
Any given time. That was Pat.
Wow.
No, he called to ask me.
Must have been a good game because Pat likes going here, I know.
Yeah.
To Monmouth. Even though it's a hike.
Are you on for the July 10th game too?
Oh, July 10th? Yeah, I should be. For
Yeah, I'll
here?
be here for that.
Sweet. Let's see. Yeah. You watch any of the U.S. game or no?
Nah, I couldn't catch anything.
Yeah, neither could I. Try to watch tomorrow, but doubt it. Watch the highlights. You're a big soccer guy, though, right?
Yeah.
What's your team?
My family is Italian, so Juventus in Italy.
Okay. It's interesting. I feel like they've kind of like faltered the past few years comparatively speaking to, you know, their run of dominance. Like,
Both of those, yeah.
yeah.
That's an understatement, my friend.
Yeah. How's McKinney playing? Good?
Yeah, he's pretty good. I feel like he's actually kind of underrated, actually.
Yeah. See, I just don't watch Serie A enough to, like, you know.
Why would you?
Yeah, exactly. I agree. Much more of a Prem guy. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Count Basie Park here in Red Bank, New Jersey. FC Monmouth versus Excelsior, New York on tap for you in the League for Clubs action. An out-of-division matchup for both of these teams, both in the NorthEast Conference. Excelsior in the North Division, FC Monmouth in the South. Both sit atop of their respective divisions as it currently stands as well. So a highly anticipated matchup between two sides that are really littered with talent. You look to FC Monmouth, Lenny Aviles is a star at Rutgers. He is wearing the captain's armband and wearing the number 10 today and those beautiful firework kits for FC Monmouth. Meanwhile, for Excelsior, who are dressed in the all grays, they have Giuseppe Barone, who played his fair share of professional football. He also helped start this club up as Excelsior get on the half turn. A quick shot and an early goal out of nowhere. A really deflating blow and an early strike for Excelsior. Oh, brother, we have ourselves a game. Excelsior 1, FC Monmouth 0. We're not even a minute through in this matchup. Call it 40 seconds when that ball hit the back of the net. And just like that, FC Monmouth on the back foot. It was Daniel Isaac, the big number 9 for Excelsior, who tapped it away to put the away side up 1-0 early. And this is huge after a long away trip from Queens. They are now in the driver's seat. But hey, still have 89 minutes of soccer left to go. Let's see what happens here. We got Empire Supporter Club, the official supporters group of the New York Red Bulls, on the far side of the pitch. You can probably see them on the broadcast. Big shout out to them for coming today, and a big thank you, as always, to the team at New Logical Sports for providing the best broadcast for us here at FC Monmouth. Very appreciative of their support and help throughout all the years here in Red Bank. So Graham Coyce, the goalie, will look to play it out to left back Julian Ramirez. Ramirez's pass is blocked. Excuse me, that was Lawrence Mancino on the ball, the left center back for FC Monmouth. Mancino coming off of a fantastic campaign at TCNJ. 20 starts. He was a freshman, all second team in the New Jersey Athletic Conference, one of the top D3 athletic conferences in the nation. Plays it on to Shaw. Pat Shaw has been brilliant as of late. Here's a short ball. Davide Caputo is almost there. You got to think he had a real good chance at that one. And now it's Ramirez. Hugh McDonald, the head coach today for FC Monmouth, saying from the bench, play football. Just get the ball on the ground. Let's start playing. We can do that. This is a technical team. They have 4 wins to show for it through the first 5 games of the year. Just the drums bang on. Ramirez holds the ball. FC Monmouth coming off of one of their best seasons in club history, perhaps their best. Finished first in the NorthEast Conference division. Ended up finishing second on a technicality. But hey, we say it was first. The post was never deleted. The club's just in a real healthy spot under Hugh McDonald. Ball stays in, says the referee. And now he'll call it back. Excelsior wasn't playing on. As Hugh McDonald, chance from the bench. Hoping his players continue to fight on here after going down early. Homowitz to Ramirez. Ramirez's pass trickles out of bounds. It was a real hot day here at the Jersey Shore. I was at the beach all day. I am as burnt as one possibly can be, about as red as a tomato right now. Second insightful chance for him. This time he's denied by Graham Coyce. A good save from Coyce, and he'll play it to Grayson Parks out of the back. Parks forced to just dink it to Sam Tinoco. Tinoco loses it. Now here's Kapranov. Stepan Kapranov scored over 50 goals in his illustrious career at Homedale High School. I played against him twice, and I will gladly say he was the best player I've ever played against in high school soccer. Just a fantastic talent, was a year younger as well, and ripped apart every team he played. Selfishly, will admit, we held him scoreless last time I played him, but still lost, so oh well. Here's Lenny Avilas on the right wing. Avilas slides it in. And there's a nice save from Harrison Wolfren, the goalie today for Excelsior. Much like FC Monmouth, Excelsior, community-focused club, founded by Giuseppe Barone alongside some of his friends and brother, and they were blunt in an interview I read with them. They said, hey, we're not billionaires who can just use this as a $100,000 tax write-off. He said, this is a true community club. We want to bring people together the right way. As it stands, they have done just that. The club was founded in 2023. This is their first season in the league for clubs. Foul called. Excelsior now with a free kick opportunity right at that 35-yard line on the football field. Count Basie Park, home to Red Bank Catholic High School's football team, as well as Red Bank Regional, the public high school. Red Bank Catholic have produced many Division I talents. Quentin Nelson, a future first ballot NFL Hall of Famer, became a 5-star prospect right on this field. Ball carried by the wind. Coyce makes his potentially easiest save of the day and rolls it out quickly to Tinoco. Now Mancino. Long driven ball skids by everyone. Trickles right to the path of Wolfren. Hugh McDonald saying, Hugh, too high, don't press. I've met many people who know the game of soccer inside and out. Very blessed to say that through working in this industry now for 5 years, calling all sorts of games. Not many people, if not anyone, have a mind for the sport quite like Hugh McDonald. He's the associate head coach at Monmouth University. The guy is just a tactical genius and an easy guy to play for. He brings the best out of his players. What a lovely ball that was in the midfield by Soto. Excelsior win a throw. Long throw in, looking for Pat Shaw. The Irishman, Daniel McHale, is there. He's played in the Irish First Division, now playing college ball at Western Michigan. He was initially at the University of Kentucky this past fall. Keep an eye out for him. He's a real bright talent. Great chip from Hotz. Just a little too much on it. Caputo running with the wind. Oh, a scuffed ball from Wolfren. And now Ramirez to press. I said in my preview article before the game for the FC Monmouth website, check it out on fcmonmouth.com, that Excelsior are likely the best team FC Monmouth will play all season long. Listen, Atlantic City is such a great side, and I always praise them for what they do. And They beat FC Monmouth quite handedly 3-0. It was not the blue and gold's day in that one. They came out flat as the foul's called on Tanoka. A little bit of a push there. But Excelsior, you look at their on-paper roster, just all Division I talents, maybe top D2, top D3. Gianluca Rizzo, who is starting today at the 8, on the ball right now for Excelsior. Scored 3 goals this past fall as a freshman with Furman. Now, if you're not familiar with Furman, that's the former home, should I say, of Clint Dempsey. They went to the College Cup Final Four this year. One of the top soccer programs in the country. And he was a key player as a first year. He's just one of many players with accolades like that on this Excelsior team. By no means a David versus Goliath matchup today, however. FC Monmouth can hold their own. They have a host of just superb players. Top to bottom, Avila is one of them. He wins it back. Shaw with the back heel. That's lovely. Avila's wins the throw. Good little bit of football there from FC Monmouth. Hotz goes direct. Mancino wins it for Monmouth. Tinoco brings it down. Sam Tinoco, initially at West Virginia, since transferred. Eric Sedloka, he's scored already a few goals this year. I'll call it 2. Big center back captain for FC Monmouth. Plays his college ball at NJIT. Excelsior possessing. Excelsior started the year with a 0-0 draw against Sousa. FC Monmouth beat Sousa 3-2. They then thrashed Brooklyn City 7-0. Valdez scored a brace. Kapernov fights off a header. Ramirez now on the ball. Excelsior's last game, a 2-1 win over Kingston Stockade. All matches thus far on the road, have yet to play at home. Their first 5 games of the year are away before they embark on a 3-game homestand from June 14th to the 27th. And then they have one more home game to end the year on July 11th against Brooklyn City. Here's a great ball over the top to Tinoco. Tinoco squares it to Shaw. It was a tricky ball for him to tap away, and Shaw is going to be disappointed with that one. Hugh McDonald is standing on the bleacher right now, which the players are sitting on, yelling. What an energetic, upbeat, vibrant head coach he is. But he's excited to see some attacking soccer from FC Monmouth. This is a much-needed win in a non-division game. Important to get 3 points with Atlantic City looking like they may take the first spot in the division. Ramirez dances his way between a couple of defenders, eventually tripped up there. Soto eventually fouls him. FC Monmouth 9 points through 4 games. Atlantic City on 6 points, although they have a game in hand. And if Atlantic City wins that game, they will move to the first place in the North Division. Here is Soto moving with pace on his left foot. Dishes it out wide to Collega. Here's a strike from him. Oh, boy. Looked like it was in on net for a second there. Coyce wisely watches it go by. Let's go Monmouth chant from the young fans breaks out here on the bleachers at FC Monmouth. Good to see. Oh, that's wonderful from Shaw. Ramirez, unfortunately, loses the ball. Here's Excelsior now. Nicolo Braca absolutely whips that ball out of bounds. He is an Italian man, played in the U19 division of the Italian Serie B. Also played senior football in Serie D for Alma Juventus Fano 1906. Apologies for a poor pronunciation potentially there. And went to Eastern Tennessee State, as well as Salt Lake Community College. Really interesting story for him. He's on the ball now once again. Played for the Lubbock Matadors in the NPSL. One of the top teams in that league. So played for them in the U.S. Open Cup. Very nice guy. Saw an interview with him. He learned how to speak English when he came to the States. Came here for college, didn't even know how to speak the language, learned it from scratch. Now he's playing a real high level here in the U.S. as he feeds it to Rizzo. Rizzo out wide to Hotz. Hotz slips in a good ball in behind. Soto running onto it. Puts it into the 18. It's cleared away for a throw-in. FC Monmouth hoping to figure things out offensively and possess the ball. Kind of out of character right now, this performance from them. Hotz, top of the box, gives it right to Aviles, who launches it out as we feel the wind starting to come in. Rain will play a factor today. No doubt about it. I wish there was some doubt, though, because that means I would have some hope that it really just would be okay. I don't want to see any rain, but again, we'll see. Great ball to Caputo. Oh, that's a handball. That is a clear handball from Harrison Wolfren. He is awarded a yellow. An interesting scene of events unfolds. Is showing the sideline referee the video. The referee saying sorry. We don't have VAR here. One day. Homowitz chips in a ball. And oh, so close to leveling the game. It is Lawrence Mancino. .21.5 minutes through here at Count Basie Park. You're watching on New Logical Sports. Thanks again so much for joining us. I'm Chris Daly. FC Monmouth versus Excelsior. If you joined us a little late, as in anything above a minute and 15 seconds, you might have missed the first goal today, courtesy of Daniel Isaac. Tapped it in to stun FC Monmouth on Excelsior's first offensive possession. Kapranov glides forward. Moving with intent and pace, he feeds it to Aviles, Lenny Aviles. He's got some tricky feet on the ball. He's going to put a shot on net. Almost slips by Wolfren. It doesn't get into the back of the net, but wow. Perhaps in his head a little bit after the yellow card. Goalie is one of those positions where you're alone. You know, you're on a team, but you are truly alone out there at times, and you have to stay mentally sharp. It's much easier said than done. Don't envy their job at all. That's why I always like to play midfield. Got 3 guys working with you as Giuseppe Barone gets it. He gives it to Isaac in behind. Isaac one-on-one. Oh, wide left. You got to score that. Is at least a consensus from the Excelsior sideline. Unlucky from Isaac, who was closed down rather quickly by Coyce. And what could be a 2-0 game is now, well, should I say, still 1-0. Drum beat died. It feels like there's a silence here in Red Bank. Coyce to Mancino. Mancino now to Ramirez. Kapranov gets it on the half turn. Here's Tinoco. Does well to keep the ball with a pack of Excelsior gray shirts hunting him down. This is more like it for FC Monmouth. Interplay between these players, connecting passes, doing well. Caputo. Oh, what a ball from Caputo. Grayson Parks with a volley. Oh, that would have been a stunner. An absolute stunner. Instead, it's a near miss. Hits the outer netting. A great ball in behind from Davide Caputo, the 4-year superstar at Rowan and the FC Monmouth all-time assist leader, still searching for his 2nd assist of the year. And then a great effort on net from Grayson Parks. Nobody really embodies the spirit of Monmouth County quite like Parks. Kind of has that surfer dude aesthetic. Believe he does surf, if I'm not mistaken, but that's a note on these players I've been passed down from, the general managers over time. Try to compile anything I can here as Kapranov gets on the ball. Feeds it to Coyce. Now Mancino. looking for Davide. Davide's been making a lot of forward runs. And here he is, winning the ball in a high area of the pitch. He'll have a strike, Davide Caputo! Hits it over the bar. Another fantastic attempt in on net for FC Monmouth. But they come up short once again. One of these has to go in, you feel, but on the flip side, you can have the thought, you have to score one of these. His chances against a team like Excelsior may be limited. FC Monmouth need to be a bit more clinical in front of the net. Granted, that was a tough opportunity outside the box. Won the ball back, had a quick strike. Well done from Caputo to even make that opportunity. Most players couldn't and wouldn't be able to do that. Saloka to Shaw. Shaw dancing on the ball. Caputo, Kapranov, Aviles. Here we go. Showtime for Aviles. Now Caputo on his right. Spin cycle. Aviles tries to dance in between a player. That's a lovely touch from Grayson Parks. Aviles at the byline, slides it in. Shaw couldn't get onto it. Cleared away by Excelsior. Grayson Parks keeps it. Turf Monster gets to him. They're going to say playing on the ground, potential handball. That's an unlucky call. Parks doesn't agree. As we have Lucas Francis joining the broadcast. He's telling us it's about to downpour, so. All right, Lucas. So we never really have Lucas Francis on the broadcast. He's the founder of the 732 Supporters Club. Lucas, down 1-0 early. What do you want to see from FC Monmouth through the rest of this one?
You've just got to be a little more clinical in the final third. I mean, we're getting all these opportunities. They scored on us early off. Quite frankly, it was just something stupid. Unlucky, you can't do anything about it, but we're getting down to the final third a lot. I think we just need to be a lot more clinical.
Well stated. Thank you very much, Lucas. Appreciate the time. As always, one of the fine servants of this club has been working for years as the ball is chipped into the box. Coyce. Simple enough for him. Kapranov rushing forward. Oh, they're going to call Davide Caputo offsides. It's a heartbreaker. And again, another good opportunity for FC Monmouth goes to waste. Feeling the first of the drizzles here in Red Bank. So we have a mini ball toss as well going on. All the kids going crazy for the mini soccer balls in the crowd. Excelsior dispossessed by Caputo. Oh my goodness, it's back of the head of an Excelsior player, and they'll take it. They keep the ball and they shoot from distance. That's Giuseppe Barone with the shot. Saved by Coyce. FC Monmouth fell to Atlantic City in the Northeast Conference semifinals last year in playoff soccer. It was a tough loss for FC Monmouth, who had beaten Atlantic City earlier in the season. Kind of the rivals that have been forming, those two sides. Guess you could call them the shore-based teams, essentially. Hamowitz looking for a deep run, and that's well done. FC Monmouth just pushing the ball forward into the attacking third. You win it in a high area of the pitch. And then from there, you can play, you can shoot, you can score goals. Here's Caputo, hoping to do just that. Now Ramirez, the lefty. A 1-2, just a little bit sloppy there from Caputo and Ramirez. Great shoulder, though, from Ramirez. He wins the ball back. Physical soccer. That's what we call Jersey tough, ladies and gentlemen. Tinoco to Parks. Now it's Aviles. Excelsior lose the ball in the middle of the park. Pat Shaw on the left wing. Shaw does well to cut inside. He stumbles, but he's able to find Kapranov. Kapranov at Columbia, he had a really fine freshman season. Shaw at Coastal Carolina. Two really good schools. Bit different climates, that's for sure. Sam Tinoco loses the ball. Good attendance today. A lot of fans, a lot of different youth clubs coming. Big shout out to my boy Ian Tom from the University of Notre Dame, who made the trek out from the Bronx to see the sights and sounds of the Jersey Shore. And nowhere better to go to end the day than Count Basie Park. Watch some high-level footy. Tinoco tries to play in Aviles. Aviles will let that one go out and try to pin Excelsior in this high area of the field. Mancino. There he is again. All the time in the world. Nicola Braca. Maybe it's Bracha. I got to look this up at halftime. This is going to annoy me. Call him Nicola for now. Kapranov, what a touch that was. Looks like a prime Iniesta in the middle of the field. Kapranov telling his teammates, let's go forward. He is a forward-thinking player, after all, playing in the midfield. A very progressive player. He likes to push the ball up with pace, and here he is on the ball right now. And that's what Kapranov's looking for. Goes right to Tinoco. All of a sudden, FC Monmouth have the ball in the final third and have a good chance to produce an opportunity here. Maybe not. Spoke too soon. Kapranov. Now Sedloka. Oh, that's a beautiful ball. Shaw finds Aviles. Aviles finds Tinoco. Out wide for Caputo. FC Monmouth didn't think that ball would slip by Excelsior. Mistakes from both sides. As the ball goes crashing into the crowd. A man with a really nice fedora catches the ball. Nice lid from that fan. I don't know if they realize, though, here in the crowd that you can't keep the soccer balls. In this sport, you do throw it back, unfortunately. If I was at a World Cup final, though, and the ball came into the crowd and I was hypothetically there, oh, my goodness. Hamowitz is absolutely thrown to the floor there. That is a foul on Barone. But back to my hypothetical. If I'm at the World Cup final and a ball comes into the stands, I catch it. I am booking it, and, oh, it'd be tough. I would like to see the end of the game, but it's a ball from the World Cup final. I might have to leave the stadium. I don't know. Get back to you. I'm going to take a poll with some fans here at halftime and tell you what the results are on what people would do as Tinoco receives it, gives it to Ramirez. Long ball. Right into the hands of Wolfren. Nicola. To Rizzo. Rizzo to Mikhail. Mikhail, a tall 6'3" center back, physically imposing guy. Here he is on the ball once again. Again, this is the former League of Ireland player who has since taken his talents to the States. Tons of players from all different backgrounds on this Excelsior team. Really so neat how this sport brings people together unlike anything else. Fans providing the energy. Nice shoulder from Shaw. Tinoco. Picked off. Zap Potts. Not his finest ball. Here's a lovely ball to Isaac, who just misses out on it. Excuse me, that might have been Nikola Kalega running in on it. Now we got a t-shirt toss as well. Pandemonium in Red Bank. Everybody going crazy for t-shirts. FC Monmouth going crazy on the field. Here's Caputo. Avila is fouled, brought to the floor. And now a really dark gray sky is creeping ever so closer to our ancient press box in Red Bank. And on a different note, if you're curious about some of these stories, I might go to the town and request a new press box. It's been 5 years here. Every year, they're going to renovate it. And I have hope and belief. But I've been let down every year. But it keeps you honest, it keeps you humble, it keeps you gritty. So for that reason, I like it. It's a love-hate sort of thing. Davide. Ramirez with the nutmeg, however, Barone quickly wins it. Again, Giuseppe Barone was playing for the Jackson Lions in 2021. The Lions at that point had a collaboration deal with FC Monmouth to send a lot of players to FC Monmouth. In exchange, the Lions could kind of test the waters of the NPSL. The next season, the Lions joined the NPSL and became one of FC Monmouth's rivals. But for that year, Monmouth had Walter Calderon, an all-time Monmouth and Lions great. They had Barone. They had Dan Pizzamenti, who's now coaching the Lions, and a bunch of other really, really just awesome players. Still 1-0. The early goal in this game is the decider so far. As Excelsior receive it. Fed this time to Isaac. Isaac tries to chip it in. Tinoco slides. Wow. Coyce comes off of his line to punch it away. A weird scene of events, but hey, it works out for FC Monmouth. Throwing for Excelsior. They'll take it. NJ Transit saying hello as well. The train coming through behind the Red Bank Catholic baseball field. Excelsior on the turn. Wow, the sky is really dark. I'll be totally honest with you guys. I try to adhere to a high standard of excellence on these broadcasts. I can't pick out a single number right now on this Excelsior team. FC Monmouth, though, they got the black and white jerseys, kind of, even though they're blue. Sky is really dark, and people are starting to book it. I feel like I'm in the apocalypse right now. I've always said I wanted to call a game of soccer in the apocalypse until I'm actually in the apocalypse, and now I'm scared. Coyce picks it up. I'm going to hop off the broadcast for right now, but 1-0 the score. FC Monmouth down. Going to help kind of set everything up here as we see the rain forthcoming.
Brought to you by Praxis Sports, the unified platform helping sports organizations manage communication, scheduling, and operations in one place. Learn more at praxisports.com.
There's a leisurely lunch with friends. And then there's a 7-course gourmet tasting lunch with 7 perfect wine pairings aboard a fully restored 1915 Pullman rail car as it floats past rolling hills and rows of vines stretching out as far as the eye can see. Napa Valley. Live a little, or a lot.
Brought to you by Praxis Sports, the unified platform helping sports organizations manage communication, scheduling, and operations in one place. Learn more at praxisports.com.
There's a leisurely lunch with friends. And then there's a 7-course gourmet tasting lunch with 7 perfect wine pairings, aboard a fully restored 1915 Pullman rail car as it floats past rolling hills and rows of vines stretching out as far as the eye can see. Napa Valley. Live a little, or a lot.
Brought to you by Praxis Sports, the unified platform helping sports organizations manage communication, scheduling, and operations in one place. Learn more at praxisports.com.
There's a leisurely lunch with friends. And then there's a 7-course gourmet tasting lunch with 7 perfect wine pairings aboard a fully restored 1915 Pullman rail car as it floats past rolling hills and rows of vines stretching out as far as the eye can see. Napa Valley. Live a little, or a lot.
Brought to you by Praxis Sports, the unified platform helping sports organizations manage communication, scheduling, and operations in one place. Learn more at praxissports.com.
There's a leisurely lunch with friends. And then there's a 7-course gourmet tasting lunch with 7 perfect wine pairings aboard a fully restored 1915 Pullman rail car as it floats past rolling hills and rows of vines stretching out as far as the eye can see. Napa Valley. Live a little, or a lot.
Brought to you by Praxis Sports, the unified platform helping sports organizations manage communication, scheduling, and operations in one place. Learn more at praxisports.com.
There's a leisurely lunch with friends. And then there's a 7-course gourmet tasting lunch with 7 perfect wine pairings aboard a fully restored 1915 Pullman rail car as it floats past rolling hills and rows of vines stretching out as far as the eye can see. Napa Valley. Live a little, or a lot.
Brought to you by Praxis Sports, the unified platform helping sports organizations manage communication, scheduling, and operations in one place. Learn more at praxisports.com.
There's a leisurely lunch with friends. And then there's a 7-course gourmet tasting lunch with 7 perfect wine pairings aboard a fully restored 1915 Pullman rail car as it floats past rolling hills and rows of vines stretching out as far as the eye can see. Napa Valley. Live a little, or a lot.
Brought to you by Praxis Sports, the unified platform helping sports organizations manage communication, scheduling, and operations in one place. Learn more at praxisports.com.
There's a leisurely lunch with friends. And then there's a 7-course gourmet tasting lunch with 7 perfect wine pairings aboard a fully restored 1915 Pullman rail car as it floats past rolling hills and rows of vines stretching out as far as the eye can see. Napa Valley. Live a little, or a lot.
Brought to you by Praxis Sports, the unified platform helping sports organizations manage communication, scheduling, and operations in one place. Learn more at praxisports.com.
There's a leisurely lunch with friends. And then there's a 7-course gourmet tasting lunch with 7 perfect wine pairings aboard a fully restored 1915 Pullman rail car as it floats past rolling hills and rows of vines stretching out as far as the eye can see. Napa Valley. Live a little, or a lot.
Brought to you by Praxis Sports, the unified platform helping sports organizations manage communication, scheduling, and operations in one place. Learn more at praxisports.com.
There's a leisurely lunch with friends. And then there's a 7-course gourmet tasting lunch with 7 perfect wine pairings aboard a fully restored 1915 Pullman rail car as it floats past rolling hills and rows of vines stretching out as far as the eye can see. Napa Valley. Live a little, or a lot.
Brought to you by Praxis Sports, the unified platform helping sports organizations manage communication, scheduling, and operations in one place. Learn more at praxisports.com.
There's a leisurely lunch with friends. And then there's a 7-course gourmet tasting lunch with 7 perfect wine pairings aboard a fully restored 1915 Pullman rail car as it floats past rolling hills and rows of vines stretching out as far as the eye can see. Napa Valley. Live a little, or a lot.
Brought to you by Praxis Sports, the unified platform helping sports organizations manage communication, scheduling, and operations in one place. Learn more at praxisports.com.
There's a leisurely lunch with friends. And then there's a 7-course gourmet tasting lunch with 7 perfect wine pairings aboard a fully restored 1915 Pullman rail car as it floats past rolling hills and rows of vines stretching out as far as the eye can see. Napa Valley. Live a little, or a lot.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we have had sound and we haven't had sound and we've had sound again. So, for the final time, welcome to the Ancient Press Box in Red Bank, New Jersey. Hopefully, you guys can hear me on YouTube. I love y'all. I love talking to y'all. And it's sad when I can't. Hey, there we go. Well, Ian, my color commentator for today, Ian Tom, a civil engineering student at the University of Notre Dame. Here's Ramirez. Downpour now in Red Bank. Anevsky out wide. Anevsky feeds it in. No one home for Monmouth. Ian, what have you seen so far? FC Monmouth with tons of chances, but obviously haven't been able to put it in the back of the net. It's the first goal, the early goal of the day, 45 seconds in for Excelsior. That has been all the difference in this one.
I've just noticed that we've continued to have good looks, you know, and one of these times it's just going to go in. You just got to trust and believe in that process.
Here is Aviles. Wise words there from Ian, and we got a Chick-fil-A Eatontown corner. Quickly, we know the rain's coming down, but stop your feet. It's a Chick-fil-A Eatontown corner. It's a Chick-fil-A Eatontown corner. Big moment here, Ian.
Yes, it is. We gotta take advantage of this.
It is Shaw to whip it in at the near post. How about we do it again? Let's run it back. Come on, run it back, guys. Stomp those feet. Stomp those feet. All right, we got another Chick-fil-A Eatontown corner. Pat Shaw puts it in. Back post headed away, but not fully. Caputo's there. Nice touch. His shot over the bar, and that has been the theme for today. FC Monmouth creeping ever so closer, but just haven't been able to put it in the back of the net, Ian.
Yeah, I've just noticed they've just been a couple feet off over the top a couple times.
And you look to the one time Wolfren was able to run out of net. Pat Shaw got it, and then Avila has hit it over with a bunch of Excelsior players around him. I mean, it's a tough skill. However, Monmouth just haven't been able to really capitalize on any of these opportunities, and Excelsior haven't had any. FC Monmouth has been dominating here in the second half. A red card has totally changed this game up. Saloka gets it to Koldenek. Yellow card will be awarded here. Downpour in Red Bank. Oh my goodness, Ian. You are, we're a top level athlete back in high school. A lot of offers in baseball. But, you know, I don't know if you play baseball in the rain. We do in soccer. How about that?
You play baseball in the snow. We're tougher than you guys.
Okay, that's a crazy statement there. But as an athlete, how do you prepare yourself in the rain to stay mentally sharp and physically fit as well?
Well, you just got to sound out the noise, you know, sound out the physical aspects of that. You know, just keep on playing the game the way that you have always. And, you know, you can't take it. Just have to take advantage of all different circumstances and how you might be tougher in the rain than your opponent.
Saloka with a heavy touch. That's the issue with the rain. It may slide. This ball is gliding. Oh, wow. Looks like you're playing ice hockey out here. The puck on the ice. Ball into the box, and it's one out by Wolfren.
Chris, I have a question for you.
Sure.
Yeah, so would you have ever believed 6 or 7 years ago that you would have ever, seen this club grow to the stances that it's been today? I saw like 500 people, maybe 1,000 here today.
I saw maybe 2,000 as Excelsior plays the ball in behind, and that's the issue with playing the ball, through the defense right now. The ball is just moving at such a high pace. Maybe with good conditions, that one isn't able to get the hoist there. And to answer your question, in a sense of the U.S. Open Cup, I knew it was always the goal, right? FC Monmouth played in the Open Cup this past fall against the Bulldogs. Unfortunately, fell in that game, but that is the same tournament Inter Miami plays in, as Avila slips it to Caputo. Caputo back to Avila's. I would have never believed that 6 or 7 years ago, as you were saying, as Koldenek gets it. Nice guy. It's brain rotted. I think that's what the kids say, 6 or 7, I'm not too sure. Anyways, it's kind of 2025 sort of thing. Shaw gets it. Shaw, again. Now it's Caputo. Caputo gets tripped up. FC Monmouth chants echoing through Count Basie Park. Hugh McDonald, the head coach, yelling, tempo, come on, come on. Here's Aviles. About 5 to play. Aviles. Caputo trying to connect. Now it's Homowitz. Homowitz playing right back. He can play every position. That's why he's such a valuable asset to any team he's on. Oh, what a ball to Koldenek. Koldenek there. The follow-up, the goal. Davide Caputo.
Ladies and gents.
It's Davide Caputo. It's FC Monmouth. It's pandemonium. And it's a 1-1 game at Count Basie Park. Ladies and gentlemen, clap your hands, stomp your feet, let out a yell. We got a level game here at the historic Count Basie Park. Can we get a Davide Caputo chant? He scored the goal. Oh, Davide Caputo. No? Oh, anyways.
I have a quick question for you.
Yeah.
What about this stadium is historic?
It's historic because Notre Dame legend Quentin Nelson played on this very field in high school, and he's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh, they're going to say the ball went out of bounds. Excelsior protesting. Tensions rising high. 86 minutes through. FC Monmouth fans, continue to stay loud. We need you here in the final minutes. Let's go! It's too easy sometimes, too easy. Hype up the crowd. I'll tell you, Excelsior, one of the best sides I've seen in the league for clubs. I've seen just about all of them now in the Northeast Conference, either at away games or here at Count Basie Park. They'll make some substitutions as well in the final moments. Here's the free kick. These players are absolutely drenched. You can see their jerseys sticking. Here's a shot.
That would have been a field goal.
Should I get the NFL team song? We used to do that all the time.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, that's me.
Not doing it.
It's too far after the fact. Next time we'll have it up. No. We used to do it when the PA go TJ's here. And Efsky's got the ball. Do miss him dearly as we are struggling up here. Ramirez cleared away. Now it's Homowitz. Homowitz plays it out wide to Avila. There's less than 3 to go. Avila slides it. Homowitz again. The Rowan man loses the ball. But he hustles like a headless chicken, almost wins it back. FC Monmouth fans, stop your feet for a Chick-fil-A Eatontown throw-in or, what is this? It's a free kick. All right, this is a big moment in this game. It's Jake Homowitz, an FC Monmouth legend, one of the all-time appearance record leaders. He has been with this club for years. He has seen everything there is to see in an FC Monmouth jersey. He puts the ball into the box at the back post. Too much behind it. It'll trickle out for a goal kick. The young fans still singing "Let's Go Monmouth." The Desolate crowd, after a rowdy day to start thanks to this rain, are staying loyal to their team. That's a great sight to see. How about that?
Oh, 100%. You think Davide is really like our Jalen Brunson?
Yeah, he is the Jalen Brunson of this team. That is a really great comparison. He's a distributor. He's a goal scorer. He does it all.
Is that too much glaze?
You know, I don't know. I've said a lot of things on these broadcasts that would be considered too much glaze, as the kids say. I've compared people to Messi, or not Messi. Iniesta, I've said, Xavi, Busquets, any great midfielder. I love to compare people to. As Jerome loses the ball, Excelsior unable to get there. The ball is zipping 90 minutes through. FC Monmouth fans, let's stay loud. That ball was out. That ball was out. I shouldn't have talked when the ball was in play, but hey, it's all right. They almost lost it as soon as I said something. Now, when you're playing at a high level, does background noise mess you up?
Absolutely not. Pressure makes diamonds.
Pressure makes diamonds. You heard it here first. Anevsky on the attack for Monmouth. The NJIT man doing well. Moving, grooving. Just lob it in there, says Richie.
You forgot the first part.
I can't say that on the broadcast. Here's the half turn from Caputo. Caputo with a great chip. Oh, brilliant from Caputo. He's a magician on the ball. We're about a minute through of added time. 90-40 reads the clock. It's actually about a 20-second difference, though, so call it 1 minute exactly. Here's the ball into the box. Someone there. Pat Shaw's got it on his right foot. Pat Shaw, pinball in the box. Nobody home for Monmouth. It goes down to his brother, Tyler Shaw. Tyler Shaw feeds it out wide to Jerome. Dink it into the box. Come on. You got to put some more air on that ball. You got to get under it there. And now it's Excelsior, a man down. They've been playing with 10 men for the past 20 minutes. One-on-one. Oh, well done from Eric Sadloka, the captain center back. Composed with pressure, wins it one-on-one. What a tackle.
Oh, yeah, and you like to see the speed on Jerome.
Yeah, really showing off the wheels.
Yeah.
And Nevsky's got it. Nevsky's got it. If only you were here in Red Bank right now. Homowitz pulled down. That's got to be a foul. Hand fully extended. Ref says play on, no foul. Well in from Sedloka. He steps. Sedloka gliding. Now it's Caputo. Numbers need to get forward. Not the time to hold back for Monmouth. 9 points through 4 games. Can they make it 12-5? Caputo and Aviles connect. Caputo puts it in at the near post. Aviles is there. Now Sedloka, it's blocked. Tyler Shaw. Pat Shaw. Pat Shaw pokes it in. Almost goes in. Oh. A deep breath for FC Monmouth fans. A sigh of relief from Excelsior. That was the golden opportunity in.
Oh, yeah. It was tough to see. Tough to see. But you keep marching.
There'll be one final substitution. It looks like the ref is signaling for another 2 or 3 minutes. I can't tell. This is one of the longest added times I've seen in the history of games here at Count Basie Park. It is going to be Zap Potts to come off. Excelsior making their final substitution of the day, most likely. FC Monmouth fans, let's stay loud, let's stay rowdy, and support the boys in the firework kits, courtesy of Hummel. Tensions between the 4th referee and the head coach for Excelsior. It looks like he did something. The main referee is going to talk. Everybody needs to calm down, says the head referee. What do you think he's saying right now? Word for word, verbatim. Let's hear it.
He's saying there's a 30-second delay or something along those lines.
A yellow card awarded to the dugout for Excelsior. They have a free kick. 1-1 between the top teams in the North and South Division here in the Northeast Conference of the League for Clubs. Say that one 10 times fast.
Good one.
Thanks. Again, you're watching on New Logical Sports, the best broadcast in all of 4th Division soccer. We thank you so much as well for sticking with us through some of these audio difficulties. Totally my fault here. I was unconnected and, we're working in different conditions. We're inside the press box filming for you. We're doing anything to have this broadcast live. Oh, no. Top of the box. Excelsior has it. They slice the ball through. Ball boys, hurry up. Well done from the ball boys. I give the ball to Coyce quickly. Jerome. 5 minutes of added time have passed. This is crazy, Ian. You're watching one of the best games we've ever seen here at Cal Basie Park.
Oh, I'm so proud to be here.
Proud. Word of the day. Saloka lifts a Hail Mary in behind. Can Anevsky get there? He can't, but he does well to apply the pressure to force it out of bounds. Long throw in now. It'll be Ryan Koldenek to take. Koldenek plays it quickly to Shaw. Shaw does well to bring it down on the ground. Pat Shaw moves forward. Here's Caputo. Caputo with a shot. It hits the top of the yellow crossbar.
Stop those feet! Stop those feet! Shout out Chick-fil-A, Ian Town. Stop those feet. Let's go.
Wow. What a crowd.
The stadium is going wild right now.
It is. Shaw puts it in the box. Back post. No one there. Follow up. Oh, Caputo almost gets his brace. Ref blows the final whistle. And that will be it.
Brought to you by Praxis Sports, the unified platform helping sports organizations manage communication, scheduling, and operations in one place. Learn more at praxisports.com.
There's a leisurely lunch with friends. And then there's a 7-course gourmet tasting lunch with 7 perfect wine pairings aboard a fully restored 1915 Pullman rail car as it floats past rolling hills and rows of vines stretching out as far as the eye can see. Napa Valley. Live a little, or a lot.
Brought to you by Praxis Sports, the unified platform helping sports organizations manage communication, scheduling, and operations in one place. Learn more at praxisports.com.
There's a leisurely lunch with friends. And then there's a 7-course gourmet tasting lunch with 7 perfect wine pairings aboard a fully restored 1915 Pullman rail car as it floats past rolling hills and rows of vines stretching out as far as the eye can see. Napa Valley. Live a little, or a lot.